This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation.
It is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations.
Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you People's State Bank and Grant Regional Health Center coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by House Electric, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Bytech Incorporated, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Claire Bank, Donnie's Tire and Auto, Fuller's Milker Center, Gary's Pest Control, Community First Bank, Guy's Truck and Tractor Service, Hernson's Ace Hardware, Krantz Auto Parts, the Peterson Agency, the Raleigh Cheese House, Mound City Bank, the Russell Law Office, the Shoebox, Sloan Implement, Timmerman's Talents, Tricor Insurance, and Wolf Construction.
Good evening. Welcome to Belmont. Rob Spangler here on Super Hits 106 and also streaming worldwide on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. It is Grant Regional Health Center People's State Bank coverage of opening round regional quarterfinal Division 5 girls playoff basketball. Belmont hosting Boscabel. It is presented by our friends at Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And welcome to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show. I'm Rob Spangler, and we have a good opening round matchup here tonight. Belmont may be underseeded in this bracket, but they're still going to have to go out and earn it the hard way on the hardwood floor. For Boscabel, they're looking to pull the upset, and we're going to talk with their head coach, Eric Kinney, as we continue the Raleigh Cheese pregame show next, right after this break, here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Start the new year off right, relaxed with some self-care. Potosa Spa is featuring Berries and Bubbly, which includes our Beyond Bliss facial with a red berries antioxidant rubber lift-off mask, as well as our signature pedicure. While soaking, enjoy a glass of sparkling rosé. Make it a spa day with Potosa Spa inside Hotel Julian Dubuque. Call now to book yours. Learn more at potosaspa.com.
Oh, I can't even think about cooking tonight. I'm so exhausted. You know what? I'll just grab Quick Trip for supper. It's easy and everyone likes it. Plus, I need gas anyway. 2 birds, 1 stone. And it's so affordable. With my rewards card, I'll save even more. Yes, I am winning tonight. Wait, the kids are totally going to want dessert. I'll grab some of their chocolate chip cookies. Maybe for later or, for the drive home. It's fine. Life's busy. Quick Trip's got you. Food's here.
Spring isn't here yet, but it will be soon, and so will many spring projects for home and business owners. Now is the perfect time to get in front of your potential customers at the Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Eckstein Exhibit Building at the Grant County Fairgrounds in Lancaster. Reserve your space now by contacting your Queen Bee Radio sales rep or call Jen Casper for more information at 608-349-2000. The Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd in Lancaster.
Pregame 1.
Hey, welcome back to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show here on Super Hits 106. We're also streaming tonight on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We're joined by Eric Kinney, head coach for the Boscabel Bulldogs. And first of all, Coach, good evening. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
You bet. Well, the playoffs are here. Regular season in the rear view. First of all, how did you feel like your regular season went for the Bulldogs? And how do you feel about, the overall seeding coming into the playoffs here tonight?
Season kind of rough. We were kind of in a rebuild season. We're pretty young, but had some close competitive games that we just didn't close it during the year. And we played in a really tough conference. You got Cuba City, Darlington, and Mineral Point in our conference. So, you got tough matchups every time you step on the floor, and Swall's pretty tough from top to bottom. So we knew it was going to be a tough year, and we knew that coming in that the seeding was going to be kind of as it was.
Yeah, well, and you mentioned the conference. You can't talk about Southwest Wisconsin basketball and, the level of play without saying, putting the Swall right at the top. As you mentioned, those first few teams, Mineral Point, Cuba City, Darlington, all just absolute powerhouses. But the rest of the conference, not a slouch either, Coach.
Right, for sure. Any given night, anybody can beat anybody, especially in the lower half of our conference. And we matched up pretty well with a lot of those teams, with the Fenimores and the Southwesterns and the Riverdales. So, they were matchups that we had really competitive, close games with. And like I said, going into Cuba City and Mineral Point with the success they've had and the sectionals and the state runs they've had the past few years. So, they're just powerhouses that you know what you're going to get every time you go into those gyms. So
you can make the argument that it does prepare you better for postseason play. Obviously, right off the bat, you get a really tough one, though, here in Belmont tonight. They were winners of the Six Rivers West. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
Oh, for sure. The Six Rivers is a tough conference, East and West. They're loaded, too, with talent, and they're really good basketball teams from top to bottom. And the state tournament showed that last year with the Six Rivers being represented pretty well in the past few years, and even Highland as little as 4 years ago. So, it's a really tough conference, and Belmont's got a really good team. We look at them, the Freeman girl, the Ramakers girl. They have shooters that are talented, and they have a really nice team. And, they're playing in a tough conference. So it's comparable to ours, I would say, just with the level of talent and who you see every night. So, just because it's D5 doesn't mean it's a step down in competition, because these teams are really good. And like I said, Belmont's a tough team, and they've been really good for a lot of years, and they're senior-led. So, it's going to be a tough matchup.
We're joined on the pregame by Coach Kinney. Coach, I guess final thoughts, to come in here and pull off the upset, the win. What do you need to do?
We need to limit what Freeman can do, and we need to be able to break their pressure because they're fast. You watch them on film, it looks like they have 7 girls out there, and they're really connected on defense, and there's not really a chink in their armor when you look at them 1 through 7. They're pretty deep, they're pretty fast, and like I said, they have a senior-led team, but they have a couple good sophomores that can score, and they have some perimeter shooters. Number 10 and number 20 are both lethal, and the Fritz girl can pump it in, too, from the outside. And like I said, Freeman is kind of the matchup that we have to really keep in check, because she's getting about 16, 17 a game, and she's a really good player. So, and everything I've watched about her, there's nothing not to like about her game, and the role players around her are really good too. So, they can score from anywhere at any time, and they can score in a hurry. So we just have to limit the runs and try to control the tempo and try to keep them from getting into that pressure.
Absolutely. Coach Kinney, hey, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck tonight.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, that's Eric Kinney, head coach for the Boscabel Bulldogs. And we'll have more of our Raleigh Cheese pregame show next year on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2.
Hello, Dr. Matt here from Cuba City Family Dental. Something we take pride in is having 3 state-of-the-art facilities in Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington. Our investment in the latest technology and innovative services allows us to provide top-notch dental care to our area families. Take control of your oral health and make an appointment with our team, and let's make your smile the best it can be. Contact Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental now, and let's start this journey together. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Thinking about going back to school? It's a big step, but you don't have to take it alone. Southwest Tech is here to help. Join them Wednesday, March 5th at the Southwest Tech Platteville Outreach Site from 6 to 7:30 p.m. We'll talk about career options, short-term programs, flexible class schedules, and the support available to help you succeed. No pressure, just information, and friendly people ready to help. Bring the kids, enjoy some refreshments, and take that first step towards something great. Southwest Tech, your future starts here.
Grab your junk in the trunk and turn that scrap into cash. At West End Salvage, prices are up again. That's right, West End Salvage in Lancaster has raised prices on all scrap metal and copper. So now is a great time to turn your scrap into serious cash. Don't wait, prices change fast. So call West End Salvage now for the latest rates and get the best deal for your metal. Get more money for your metal at West End Salvage in Lancaster.
Hi, this is Will Dunson with Dubuque Mattress. Why is a Dubuque Mattress customer a customer for life? It's simple. At Dubuque Mattress, the customer is number one. Period. The customer's happiness is the most important thing. If there is anything I can do to help you sleep better, I will. Whether it's while you're looking at a new mattress, 6 months later, or 10 years after you've purchased from us, you are still number one.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
Pregame 2.
Welcome back to our Raleigh Cheese pregame show here on Super Hits 106 and also our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. The playoffs have arrived. The Belmont Braves hosting Boscabel in opening round regional quarterfinal girls basketball. We're joined by the head coach for the Belmont Braves, Kayleen McGettigan. First of all, Coach, congratulations on a great year. Before we talk about this one, conference champions, you never take those for granted, do you?
Anytime you can win the Six Rivers outright, it's a heck of a season. And credit to the girls for all the work they put in and just really the strides and changes they've made as individuals and as a group. So, yeah, it's a great feeling and just getting started, hopefully.
Absolutely, yeah. This is the first step now into the postseason, and we'll talk about that in a moment. I did notice some signs up by the when you check in and pay your $6 to get in tonight, which is well worth the price of admission for a great basketball game. But you guys have some signs that say Morgan 1,000 on them. Tell us about those.
Yeah, our senior Morgan Freeman is 13 points away from 1,000. So, we're just prepared. We're hopeful that she can get that number. She's been playing really, really good, aggressive basketball. So we're excited to celebrate her. If she does surpass the 1,000, she'll be the 4th Lady Brave to hit that 1,000-point mark.
Very, very nice accomplishment. And obviously, I know she's that ultimate team player that probably doesn't even care all that much about those individual accolades. But, boy, it's still nice to get them, isn't it?
Yeah, she wasn't. It wasn't really talked about. And actually, to be honest, she didn't really even know until I brought it up. She was like, wait, how many points do I have left? But then now that she knows it's in reach, she wants it. Yeah. And I think that's part of her aggressive play. But that, we go to River Ridge, she has 15 points, and I think she had 4 or 5 assists. So that's not becoming an issue where she's shooting all the time. It's just becoming where I think that is like a little bit of icing on a cake for her. It's been a great season, and to finish out a career in the next couple of games as a 1,000-point scorer is pretty special and quite the accomplishment.
Absolutely. It is something to really look up to. And, for future young girls growing up in Belmont playing basketball, she's definitely a role model. There's no question about that. Well, Kayleen, before we talk about Boscabel, let's talk a little bit about the seeding and, kind of where you guys are. So you open up regional quarterfinals at home against Boscabel. How do you feel about your seeding? How do you feel about this regional bracket overall?
You know, we were hoping for a higher seed, but, you know, it just didn't pan out that way. We played a really, really tough schedule, and, yeah, we took some losses, but our losses were, like, within, quality losses, you know, and I think our biggest loss differential was 12 to Mineral Point. Otherwise, you know, the Cuba City, Albany, Monticello, Argyle, Peck, Barnable were all within 5 points. So, you know, but we didn't beat one of those teams. And that's what I tell those kids. So we ended with a 4 seed, and we draw Boscobel, a team out of the SWAL, who plays up, you know, they're in that Division 4 during the conference here. And then if we were to win, we're going to get Southwestern or Blackhawk. And, you know, and if we're fortunate to beat one of those two, then we're most likely would draw Barneveld, who we've already seen this year. And it'll be another great game. I don't, you know, if we get there, I don't expect anything less. And we've talked about it. You got to beat them anyways. So, you know, it'd be a great atmosphere, and hoping that we can just kind of continue the stride we're on.
Yeah, I know you don't look past any opponent, and Boscabel is going to get your full attention tonight. What do you know about Boscabel? What can you tell us about this matchup?
They do a nice job of switching up defenses. I feel like they kind of keep you on your toes there. I feel like we can pressure them, you know, and our defense has been really solid this year, and hoping that we can turn them over. You know, they get up and down the floor. I think they do a really nice job of getting.
All right, we are going to have to cut from our coach's interview because we are starting early tonight. It's a 7 o'clock tip, but we're a few minutes early, and it is time for the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineup on our Raleigh Cheese pregame show. Brought to you by Fuller's Milker Center. See their complete hygiene line options for your brand new dairy setup, existing parlor remodel, Fuller's Lancaster Richland Center, and at fullersmilkercenter.com. We're just about set for the opening tip, believe it or not. We'll get to starters in just a second. We take you out to center court. Aubrey Seep jumping for Boscabel against Morgan Freeman of Belmont. And Belmont wins the tip. They have it. Starters for Belmont, number 5, Courtney Fritz. She's a senior. Number 10, Casey Rickers, another senior. Number 11, Morgan Freeman, a senior. Number 14, Jalen Leitzinger, a sophomore. And number 24, Carson Raymaker, a sophomore. Baseline drive right, and drawing a foul right off the bat. It is Casey Rickers going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Now the starters for the Bulldogs at Boscabel, number 3, Aubrey Seep, a junior. Number 4, Avery Updike, she's a sophomore. Number 10, Maya Baumeister, a junior. Number 15, Kenna Wallen, she is a senior. And number 20, Kylie Johnson, a sophomore. Those are your starters. First free throw, by the way, is no good by Rickers. Second one hits the back iron and drops for 1. And the score, 1-0, Belmont on top early. Rob Spangler coming to you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio YouTube channel. Three-pointer off the bat from the right wing is no good by Seep, and we have a whistle and a foul underneath on the rebound. This one is coming against Belmont. Let's see who picks it up. Looks like it is on number 5, Courtney Fritz, her first, team's first. Both teams with 1 foul early here. Off the inbound, taking it, three-pointer, good! Splashing down is Kylie Johnson for 3. And it's 3-1, Boscabel with the early lead over Belmont here. Courtney Fritz trying to break that press from Boscabel. And they get it across the timeline and set up their offense. In the corner, it's Carson Raymaker. Now kicks it back out to Fritz, top of the key, back to Raymaker. Dribbles around the defender, into the paint, little flip, missed it. Rebound is tied up. We're going to have a jump ball. And the possession arrow favors Boscabel. So the Bulldogs get it right back, leading early 3-1 over Belmont here. Certainly the Bulldogs trying to pull off an upset. Belmont, looking at this bracket, is a number 4 seed. Boscabel a 13 seed. So Belmont the heavy prohibitive favorites. This ball's tied up on the inbound. It's another jump ball. This time it favors Belmont, so the Braves will get it right back. And inbounding baseline right, it is Morgan Freeman for Belmont. Off the inbound, Casey Rickers takes it top of the key, inside to Freeman in the paint. Spins, puts it up, missed the shot, gets her own rebound, puts that back up. It's blocked out of bounds, last touched by Boscabel. Tipping it out was Avery Updike. Still 3-1 Boscabel, 15:44 to play. We're just underway here from Belmont tonight, regional quarterfinal. First round of the girls' playoffs here on Super Hits 106. Wide open on the inbound is Carson Raymaker for the easy layup. And we're tied at 3. 3-3. Boscabel facing some full court press, and they do break it here on the near side. It's Seep who kicks it back to the point here, number 15, Kenna Wallen. Over to Seep. Seep dribbling up top of the key, pulls it back out, stops her dribble now into the corner to Avery Updike. Updike is double teamed, trying to dribble out of the double team, gets it back. And a quick pass into the interior, now back out to Maya Baumeister. Now a three is good by Avery Updike. Second three-pointer of the game, and it's 6-3 Boscabel. They've hit 2 threes to start this one. Belmont quickly up the floor. Raymaker in the half court, taking a baseline left, cut off, lost the handle, and it's going to be a turnover on Belmont. It's picked up by Boscabel. Outlet pass up ahead to Seep. Now kicks it up top of the key. Johnson thought about a three. Now tips it back to Seep. Gives it up to Wallen. Top of the circle here. She's double teamed, and it's stripped. Picked off by Courtney Fritz. On the other end, Fritz misses a layup. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Freeman. It will be Boscabel basketball. Sub comes in for the Bulldogs here off the bench, number 40. That is Addison Rounds. Boscabel facing some full court press here, leading 6-3 early, 15:27 to play. First half of this opening round girls basketball playoff matchup. Quickly up the floor, it's Aubrey Seep. Passes to Rounds, back door, and she lays it up for two. Rounds was left unattended and had an easy layup. 8-3, Boscabel by 5. Well, didn't see this coming. Now a steal. Rounds picks off the pass, passes ahead to Seep, who draws the foul. And she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Casey Rickers commits the foul, and now Coach McGettigan is going to call a timeout on the floor here as her team is off to a bit of a slow start. Surprisingly so. This is a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. I want to thank our sponsors. They include Color of the Game sponsor. We haven't done that yet because we were in a hurry to get this thing underway, but Colors, Boscabel in their road red uniforms, red shorts, red tops with white numbers and white trim. Belmont in their all-white unis, white shorts, white tops, orange numbers and letters, and the checkerboard pattern on the shorts. Our colors, again, brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental, 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. As far as injuries go, good to report no injuries in the Russell Law Office's injury report. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. Back to action here from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth. It's the First Supply first half, and out to a quick start. Boscabel up 8-3. First free throw is no good. Grazes off the left side of the rim by Aubrey Seep. One more coming up. Boscabel has hit 2 3-pointers already in this game. Sometimes hot shooting in the playoffs can really spark a team. That second free throw, no good. Rebound, Belmont. Quick outlet pass up ahead to Raymaker. 8-3. Boscabel leading Belmont by 5. Rickers controls top of the key for the Braves. Directing traffic here. Now passes off to Raymaker. Raymaker passes it down to Freeman. Back out to Raymaker. Rotates. Casey Rickers. Baseline drive left. Takes it up. Draws the foul. 2 shots coming up. I think the foul was on 40, Courtney Rounds. It was. So her first, team second. And Rickers at the line for the second time tonight. Hits the first free throw. She is 2 for 3 now. Boscabel still leading 8-4 over Belmont here with 14:35 to play in the first half. Second free throw good. Nothing but net on that one by Rickers. 8-5 now, 3-point ball game. Boscabel leading. Belmont putting on some press, and they force a turnover. There's a steal by Casey Rickers, who takes it inside and draws a foul again. 2 more free throws coming up. This time I believe the guilty party was Kylie Johnson with the reach in. Nope, actually it is Kenna Wallen. So back to the line we go, and Casey Rickers, 3 for 4. Hits this one, making it 4 for 5. One more free throw coming up. So Casey Rickers has practiced her free throw shooting. She's ready. Could make it a 1-point game if she hits this. Second free throw is good, and it is a 1-point ball game. 8-7. Boscabel leading Belmont, 14:27 to play. Again, full court press being implemented here by the Braves. Boscabel, though, able to break it here on the near side, controlling Avery Updike, kicks it out to Seep. She looks to penetrate on the right, now backs out, goes into the lane, lost the handle, then kicks it back out to Updike. Updike passes top of the key to Wallen. Wallen drives around the defender, takes it inside and traveled. That'll be a turnover on Boscabel. Their third of the first half, 2 on Belmont so far. Belmont, of course, conference champions in the Six Rivers West, 11-4. Although maybe getting disrespected a bit with the seeding, as they're a 4 seed taking on 13 seed Boscabel. Probably could have been a 2, really. This one tipped out of bounds, and it will remain Belmont basketball. 8-7. Boscabel leads Belmont by a point, 13:53 to go here in this first half. First supply, first half. Off the inbound, Morgan Freeman kicks it out to Lexi Rickers. Back down to Casey. Long 3 from the right side. It's good. Casey Rickers raining 3 from the right wing. And it's 10-8 Belmont. Quickly up the floor, it's Seep. Forces in a shot, missed it. Rounds tried to save it, but she saved it to Belmont, and Belmont quickly up the floor. It's Freeman around one defender, pushes her way up, misses the shot, and the rebound taken by Rounds. Underneath, gets it out to Kenna Wallen. Wallen gets it back to Seep. Seep across the timeline here. 10-8, Belmont by 2, 13:15 to go here in the first half. Quick pass over to Avery Updike on the left wing. Updike dribbling around the left side. Passes it out to the right wing to Maya Baumeister. Back out to Seep. Seep off a screen. Thought about a 3. Instead hands it off. Now Johnson driving the lane. Puts up a shot. Might have been partially blocked by Lexi Rickers. And Belmont quickly off and running the other way. Here's a head fake by Casey, or rather Raymaker. Misses the layup. Rounds gets the rebound for Boscabel. She's in a little trouble here. Ends up throwing it away for a moment, but they say Freeman stepped out of bounds when she stole it, so it stays Boscabel basketball. Sub comes in. It is Brittany Taylor off the bench for Jalen Leitzinger. 10-8. Belmont by 2 with 12:39 to play here in the first half. First supply, first half. Rob Spengler in the Wolf Construction broadcast booth. Opening round matchup in the WIAA Division 5 regional quarterfinals of girls playoff basketball. Exciting time of the year. Here comes the inbound play. Boscabel has it, taking it. Avery Updike, guarded by Raymaker, crosses the timeline, dribbles off a screen, hands it back to Seep, and then Seep has it pickpocketed. That's Casey Rickers. Outlet to Raymaker, layup, good. And a quick timeout taken by Coach Kinney of Boscabel. He didn't like what he saw as his Bulldogs jumped out to an 8-3 lead and now trail 12-8 as Belmont has gone on a run with 12:14 remaining in the first half. It is a first supply first half. We'll keep it here and thank some of our sponsors. Mountain City Bank, their total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop into Mountain City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at mountaincitybank.com. And Schneidl's Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Schneider for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning from Schneidl's Heating and Cooling in Bloomington. Back to action here. Boscabel basketball trailing 12-8 with 12:14 to play first half. It's a first supply first half. Rob Spengler with the call here in the first round of the Division 5 playoffs. Here comes a pass up the floor to Rounds in the corner now. Actually back to Rounds left wing. Now top of the key. A little head fake by Updike. Kicks it out to Seep for 3. Too strong on that one. Rebound boarded up by Raymaker. Outlet. Freeman wide open on the other end. Layup good. First bucket of the game for Morgan Freeman. She comes in 13 points away from 1,000 for her career. So now she is 11 points away from the 1,000-point mark. This ball is stolen, well, almost stolen by Carson Raymaker. Belmont as it's knocked out of bounds. So the countdown to 1,000 is on for Morgan Freeman. Wish I had a voiceover from the actor Morgan Freeman for that when she crosses it. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, I don't have that kind of connection. Off the screen here, top of the key, it is Kylie Johnson. Loses the handle, and it's stolen by Morgan Freeman. Outlet pass up ahead, Brittany Taylor. Throws up the shot, and it bounces off her back out of bounds. Well, it technically bounced off the underside of the backboard, then hit her in the back, then went out of bounds. She's smiling. It was kind of a funny play. It's one of those, nope. Didn't go how she planned it. 14-8, Belmont on top, 11:21 to play. We're in the first half. Rob Spangler, Taylor almost gets a steal, does. Strips it away, and there's a steal, gives it up to Lexi Rickers. Rickers out to her sister Casey, top of the key. Back out to Lexi, right corner to Taylor, rotates over to Raymaker. Raymaker, top of the key for the Braves. Looking to attack down the lane. Ball is stripped out of bounds. Last touch by Rounds. It will stay Belmont basketball. 10:57 to play here in this first half. The winner of this game will move on to face the winner of Blackhawk Southwestern. That's a 5-12 seed matchup. Here comes the inbound. Taylor draws the foul off the inbound, putting up a shot between two, and she'll have 2 shots at the free throw line. Foul looks like it is on. Actually, who is it on? Okay. Looks like. Well, that can't be right. Is it? Okay. Trying to figure out. Yeah. It is right. Okay, number 21, Jerry Ann Muldrum. First free throw, by the way, from Taylor was good. One more free throw coming up. Yeah, I didn't see Muldrum check in. I was like, wait a sec, is that? Oh, that's not Muldrum. That's actually Izzy Childs. So, yeah, okay. They corrected it on the scoreboard. I was like, I don't see a 21 out there. They put 21 on the scoreboard. Anyway, so that second free throw was no good, by the way. It's 16-18. Belmont on top of Boscabel with 10:46 to play. And almost a steal for Morgan Freeman. Now we have an offensive foul, though, on Boscabel. Or do we have a timeout taken on the floor? Okay, no offensive foul. Timeout taken by Boscabel. This is a full timeout. We'll take a break as well. 16-8, that's your score. 10:41 to play in the first half. Belmont leads Boscabel. More opening round girls playoff basketball here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel next.
Pregame 3. We all know how unpredictable the weather in our area can be. Tune in to Super Hits 106 as we'll keep you up to date on all the cancellations and delays affecting the tri-states. Cancellations and delays are presented by Anderson Auto of Platteville. Make sure you don't get stuck out in the cold with a visit to Anderson Auto Repair in Platteville. They'll check your fluids, including oil and antifreeze, plus tires, suspension, and more. And they'll get you in right away and back on the road. Learn more about Anderson Auto Repair on Facebook.
Attention, kids in 8th through 12th grades from throughout the tri-states. The Bell Tower Theater wants you to try out for the 12th annual high school show, Heathers the Musical Teen Edition, based on the classic 80s film. Auditions and crew sign-up are March 21st or 22nd. Participation is free. Want to know more? Meet the directors and find out all about the program at their information open house Saturday, March 8th from 10 till noon at the Bell Tower Theater. For more information, go to belltowertheater.net or call 563-588-3377.
Pregame 3.
Back to action here. Boscabel ball trailing 16-8. 10:33 to play in the first half. First supply first half. Opening round girls Division 5 playoff basketball. Driving in, taking the shot, blocked. Kenna Wallen. Putback is up and good by number 32. That is Anna Bailey. Her first basket of the game. She just checked in off the bench. 16-10 now. Belmont on top. 10-11 to go here in this first half. First supply, first half. Morgan Freeman has it in the corner for Belmont. Gets it out to Brittany Taylor. Now over to Lexi Rickers. Back to Taylor. Drives in. She dishes to the corner. Casey Rickers for three, and she got it. second three-pointer. Casey is on fire in this one. 19-10. Belmont up. 9:44 to play. Just across half court. Ball is stolen. It's picked off by Taylor. Taylor takes it in the other end. She's blocked by the rim, and now it's tied up. Ends up going out of bounds. We have a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors Boscabel, it appears. So Boscabel basketball, trailing 19-10 to Belmont, 9:36 to play in the First Supply first half. It's the opening round of Division 5 Regional Quarterfinal Girls Playoff Basketball tonight here in Wisconsin. Pushing it up near side, Maya Baumeister gives it back to Seep. That was a good idea, trying to pass it inside to Kylie Johnson. It was kicked out of bounds by Freeman. It'll stay Boscobel basketball. Fritz off the bench checks in, so does Carson Raymaker. Meanwhile, Boscobel will inbound from the baseline. Inbounding, it's Maya Baumeister. Baumeister looking, and ball's kicked on the inbound by Fritz. They'll try again. Still 19-10. We have two other regional quarterfinal girls games on our Queen Bee stations tonight. Baumeister has that one tipped out of bounds. The other games that we have for you, North Crawford at River Ridge on 97.7 Country and YouTube. And Iowa Granite Lancaster on AM 1590 and YouTube tonight. Off the inbound here, taking it is Seep for Boscobel. Drives in. She's double teamed. Nice pass inside to a cutting Kylie Johnson, who lays it up for two. That was a nice move. 19-12. Belmont leads with 9:09 to play in the first half. Boscobel has come to play tonight. Even though they are a 13 seed and only had one conference win, they're fighting hard. Could be their last game of the season. But they're trying to keep their season alive, just like everybody this time of the year. Here comes a three from the corner by Raymaker, no good. Rebound tipped around. Leitzinger there for the putback. Leitzinger took the rebound because two Boscobel teammates fought each other for the board. She was there to scoop it and put the easy two in. She'll take that. On the other end, Bulldogs get it down low. Off the window, Wallen powers it up for two. Her first on a nice feed from Kylie Johnson, 21-14. Belmont up, 8:24 to play. Here comes a dribble drive by Raymaker. Kind of threw that one away. Stolen by number 10. That's Maya Baumeister. Pushing it back up the floor here is Johnson. Gives it back to Baumeister. Hands it off now to Wallen. Wallen dribbling right. Backs her way in here on Raymaker. Kicks it back out to Baumeister. Back down to Wallen. Wallen post up, spin. Puts it off the window, just too strong, but that was a decent move. Just missed. Lexi Rickers now pushes it up for the Braves. Passes it ahead to Raymaker. 21-14 Belmont. Wide open. Leitzinger, another easy layup. Jalen has had two of the easiest looks she's probably had all season. Pretty much uncovered on that one. Lays it up for two. 23-14 Belmont. Quickly up the floor. Almost getting a steal there was Rickers as Wallen tried to weave a pass inside to Aubrey Seep, but it was deflected out of bounds. Sub comes in for Boscobel. It's Avery Updike off the bench. Morgan Freeman checks back in as well. Meanwhile, inbounding baseline right, it is Maya Baumeister for the Bulldogs. 23-14, Belmont on top, 7.5 minutes to go first half. The First Supply first half, and the inbound is taken by number 15, Kenna Wallen. Drives around the defender. That is Raymaker, but missed the layup. Back the other way. Taylor in transition. Misses. Rebound. Boarded up by Kylie Johnson. Outlet pass to Wallen. Wallen in transition. Layup good. She doesn't miss that one. 23-16. Belmont on top. Fritz dribbles through a trap. Kicks to the corner to Taylor. Back out to Fritz. 7 minutes to play in the half. First Supply first half. First round playoff game, Division 5 regional quarterfinals. Taylor kicks to the corner. Raymaker, three. In and out. But Freeman right there for the putback. And Morgan Freeman now with 4 points is 9 points away from 1,000 in her Belmont career. Up the floor, drawing the foul that time was Aubrey Seep. She was guarded closely by Brittany Taylor. Taylor is known for that airtight defensive coverage. The sub comes into the game. It's Rounds back in for Boscabel. And Rickers checks back in for Belmont. That's Casey Rickers. Inbounding in front of the Belmont bench, it's Maya Baumeister for the Bulldogs. Gets it into the point to Aubrey Seep. Seep controlling the point here for Boscabel. Dribbles up on the left wing. Backs her way down. Kicks it out to Rounds. Rounds tries to drive in. Lost the handle. It's stripped by Rickers. Rickers in transition. Just about lost it. She's fouled by Seep. With 6:20 to go here in this first half. Non-shooting foul. So Belmont will inbound it from the baseline left. And now another sub comes in. This time for Boscabel, checking in for Seep. Looks like it is Izzy Childs. 25-16, Belmont leading, 6:20 to go first half off the inbound. Casey Rickers for the Braves. Inside to Freeman. Freeman off the window, missed it. Rounds gets the rebound for Boscabel. That was a good look. Meanwhile, Baumeister bringing it back up for Boscabel here, guarded by Fritz. Good defense. Finally gets rid of it, and almost losing it out of bounds there was Avery Updike. She threw it off the feet of the defender, who was Raymaker, I believe. So Boscabel hangs on the inbound near side in front of the Belmont fans, and taking the inbound pass is Avery Updike. Updike crosses the timeline, draws a foul on Casey Rickers. Be the second on Rickers, team's fifth non-shooting foul. And looks like Lexi Rickers is getting set to come in for Casey Rickers. Meanwhile, Boscabel inbounding. It is Baumeister to throw it in. And gets it into Rounds. Rounds, layup attempt, but draws a foul. It's either on Fritz or Freeman. I'm not sure. They were both there. It's on Fritz. 2 shots for Addison Rounds at the free throw line. First attempt, front of the rim, no good. One more coming up. 25-16, Belmont on top by 9. 5:50 to go in the first half. Second free throw, in and out. That one went halfway down and popped out, no good though. And Freeman brings it up for Belmont. Kicks to the corner to Raymaker, now out to Fritz on the right wing. Gives it out to Lexi Rickers for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Baumeister. Gives it back to Avery Updike. Updike dribbles the ball up the floor, hands it off to Baumeister, off a screen. Top of the key, has it, thought about a 3. Passes it off right side, Izzy Childs. Now to Rounds. Rounds puts it on the floor, kicks it out. 15-footer off the front of the rim, no good by Kylie Johnson. Rebound taken by Freeman. Freeman looking to push the tempo. Crossover dribble down the lane, lifts it up, missed it. Follows her own miss, but can't get the rebound as Childs gets the board. And clears out, gives it to Avery Updike. Updike drives it up the floor. Passes back left wing to Johnson, back out to Updike. Updike driving around the defense, takes it in, blocked. Freeman with the rejection, and then what do we have? They say Freeman was out of bounds, came back in to get it, and you can't be the first player to touch it after going out of bounds. So it's Belmont or Boscabel basketball. Boscabel inbounding baseline right, throwing it in. It's Maya Baumeister for the Bulldogs. Oh, there's an up and down, or a travel, as Kylie Johnson thought about a 3 and actually kind of had the ball stuffed as she was getting ready to bring it up by Freeman. I don't know if you'd officially rule that a block, but it's a travel and a turnover on Boscabel. 25-16, Belmont leading, 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. Rob Spangler, First Supply first half. Coming to you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth. Driving in, it's Freeman. Missed the shot. Put back by Freeman, no good. Put back again by Freeman, no good. But should go to the free throw line. If at first you don't succeed, shoot free throws. Morgan Freeman, 2 shots at the line. She's 9 points away from 1,000 for her career. So she is getting there. First one is good. 8 points away now. One more free throw coming up. That one's good. 27-16. Belmont leading Boscabel. Starting to pull away now. 4:23 to go till halftime. Full court press. They just about get a steal. Addison Rounds bringing the ball up the floor. It's stripped, loose on the floor. It's tied up between Raymaker and Anna Bailey. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors Belmont. And coming in for the Braves, it is Jalen Leitsinger off the bench. She'll come in for Fritz. Brittany Taylor, meanwhile, handles the point for Belmont. 4:10 to go here in this first half. Freeman has it out on the left wing, gives it up to Raymaker. Now down to Taylor. Taylor off the screen, drives in, kicks it out to Freeman. Freeman in the right corner. Lost the handle. That's going to be a turnover on Morgan Freeman. Goes out of bounds. And Boscabel gets it back. 3:58 to play. First supply, first half. Sub comes in for Boscabel. Kenna Wallen off the bench. She'll check in for Rounds. Again, full court press by Belmont, leading 27-16. Off the inbound, taking it, Kylie Johnson drives up. Passes back to Baumeister. Baumeister gets it across the timeline and then has it pickpocketed. Stolen by Raymaker. Layup on the other end, good. 6 points for Carson Raymaker. 29-16 Belmont. 3:36 to play. First supply, first half. Avery Updike bringing the ball up the floor for Boscabel here. Faces a double team, passes it off underneath to Baumeister, who has her shot blocked but draws a foul, I think, on Raymaker. Be the second on Carson Raymaker at the free throw line. It is Baumeister shooting 2. Morgan Freeman has to tie her shoe first, though. Looks like we're ready to go. First free throw is good. That's Baumeister's first point of the game. So Morgan Freeman would be the 4th player in Belmont history to get 1,000 points. Second free throw is good as well by Baumeister. Makes it 29-18. The other 2, Kaylee Camps, or the other 3, Kaylee Camps, Keegan Camps, and Brianna Ernst for Belmont all got to 1,000 points. We have a whistle and a foul, blocking foul underneath on Boscabel here as Lexi Rickers drove in. The foul is on Boscabel, and that's their 6th, or is it number 7? Yeah, it's number 7, so the 1-and-1 bonus is in effect. A foul charge to Kylie Johnson, just her first, but again, team foul number 7. Both teams with 7 fouls. So 1-on-1 free throw shooting here for Lexi Rickers. First half is no good. Rebound taken by Boscabel. Pushing the ball up the floor for the Bulldogs, number 20, Kylie Johnson almost has it stolen, and does, by Lexi Rickers, but then a foul is committed on Boscabel, I believe, yeah. I think it's on Johnson. Johnson had it pickpocketed and then committed the foul. That's her second, and back to the free throw line we go. Lexi Rickers again. She was 0 for 1 in her first attempt. Has the 1-and-1 again. This time she hits. So Rickers hits 1 of 2 and has one more free throw coming up. 30-18. Belmont on top, 3:05 to play. Second one, good. rolls around and falls. 31-18 Belmont. 3:03 to play. Rob Spengler. First supply, first half, coming to you from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth, pushing it up for Boscabel. Aubrey Seep, left side. Stops her dribble out on the left wing. Passes it back, near side to Kenna Wallen. Wallen being guarded by Freeman, takes it right at her. Drives in, throws it up, misses it, but draws the foul. And she went right at Morgan Freeman. A very aggressive drive and drew the foul. Freeman picks up just her first. So Morgan Freeman certainly not in any foul trouble. Free throw from Wallen is good. Wallen has 5 points. 31-19. Belmont leading Boscabel. 2:43 to play in the half. Second one. No good. Rebound. Tied up. Loose. And Lexi Rickers comes away with it. Pushes it up the floor. Now passes top of the key. Leitzinger for three. Misses the front of the rim. No good. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Boscabel basketball. 31-19. Belmont on top. 2.5 minutes to go in our first supply, first half. Rob Spengler bringing you opening round Division 5 regional quarterfinal girls playoff basketball here on Super Hits 106, KIYX, Sageville, Dubuque, and also our Queen Bee Radio YouTube channel. Three-pointer on the other end is no good. Back iron by Johnson. Freeman pushing it up, but had it stripped from behind. Stolen by Avery Updike. Pass up the floor to Wallen. Now gives it back to the point to Seep. Rotates over to Updike. Gives to Wallen. Wallen passes down right side to Anna Bailey. Now a three by Wallen is good. Kenna Wallen. Right wing knocks it down, 31-22. Well, Boscabel hanging in there. They pulled within 9 points, so single digits here with just over a minute and a half left in the first half. Here's a pass to Haley Barr in the corner. She traveled. Yeah. Shuffled those feet. Gives the ball right back to Boscabel. 31-22. Boscabel leading, or Belmont leading rather, with minute 35 to go till halftime. The first supply, first half winding down. Updike brings it up the floor for the Bulldogs, passes it ahead. Into the lane to Seep, and she missed the runner but draws the foul. 2 shots coming at the line for Aubrey Seep. Some pretty good passing by Boscabel on that offensive series. Free throw is good. Seep had been 0 for 2 at the line. That's her first point. 31-23, Boscabel within 8. Chance to make it a 7-point game here with a minute 26 to go till halftime. So Boscabel's hanging around. This one is good. You know, you look at the brackets and you think you know what's going to happen, and usually you do, but well, Boscabel's making this thing interesting, at least through what looks like halftime. 31-24 the score. 7-point ball game. Minute 23 to go in the half. Belmont on top. Casey Rickers controls top of the key. She'll stop and pop for three, and it's good. She has been money in the first half. That's her third three-pointer. 34-24. Belmont back to a 10-point advantage. Big three-pointer there by Rickers. Pass down to Bailey. She'll drive left side for Boscabel. Turns around, throws it off the glass, misses. Offensive rebound and put back. That one's no good by Johnson. Now the rebound goes to Lexi Rickers. Rickers, though, has it stolen by Wallen. And, oh, boy, Wallen had an open person, Kylie Johnson, and just overshot her. Or that would have been a steal and a score. That was actually really high-level defense and almost 2 points for Boscabel, but they turn it over. Belmont dodged a bit of a bullet there. 34-24. 10-point lead for Belmont here with 43 seconds left in this first supply, first half. Rickers has it for Belmont, gives it down to Leitzinger. Back out to Rickers. Thought about the three. Another one, top of the key. This one misses, front of the rim. Rounds gets the rebound for Boscabel. Gives it back. Baumeister, who will bring it up the floor for the Bulldogs. Ooh, almost a turnover there. Kylie Johnson controlling the point. Johnson dribbles in, kicks it out. Left side, it is Updike, drives in. Back out to Rounds. 9 seconds left in the half. Rounds looking to get rid of it. Does. It's loose and it's stolen. This time Leitzinger gives it to Freeman. Freeman layup good as time expires. Morgan Freeman gets her 8th point. That means she's 5 away from 1,000 as we have reached halftime. 36-24. That is your halftime score. Belmont Braves leading the Boscabel Bulldogs in this Division 5 regional quarterfinal opening round playoff game. Back after this with our halftime show. It's a McNett Electric halftime report right after this break here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 1.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
The colors are spectacular, so don't miss this chance to see the national parks of the Southwest with Warco Transportation. August 4th through the 15th. Cruise the Canyonlands at night by boat. Check out Arches National Park, Bryce Canyon National Park. Enjoy a unique railway tour of the Grand Canyon, plus Four Corners National Monument and Mesa Verde National Park. Sign up by May 1st and save $50 per person. Learn more about this and all the 2025 getaways at warcotransportation.com.
In Game 1.
It is halftime for Belmont here on Super Hits 106 and our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Division 5 regional quarterfinal girls basketball. Belmont leads 36-24 at our halftime break, and halftime report is brought to you by our friends at McNett Electric. For all of your electrical needs, call McNett Electric in Belmont. We'll take a look at first half stats coming up in just a moment, but first, got to thank some of our sponsors. H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, serving you in Fenimore, Lancaster, and Boscabel. Always on call, always the right call. That's H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, serving Southwest Wisconsin 24/7 since 1958. Boscabel Bowl and Banquet. Make it an evening out at Boscabel Bowl and Banquet. Check out their banquet facility for your next party, reception, or reunion. Boscabel Bowl and Banquet. Rundy Plumbing and Heating of Belmont. For all your agricultural, commercial, residential needs, call Rundy Plumbing and Heating of Belmont. And Parman Farm Supply. They offer Best Kill Insecticide, Easy Way cattle feeders. Parman Farm Supply can work with beef and dairy operations from 1 to 1,000, both organic and traditional. Call Parman Farm Supply Belmont today. Sports Page, they welcome you in for ice cold beverages. Order off their menu. Weekly specials include Friday night fish, Saturday night prime rib, large 2-topping pizzas on Sundays. That's the Sports Page in Belmont. Also, Utter Brothers Creamery. A local farm-to-table selection is what you'll find at Utter Brothers. The gift boxes are utterly popular too. Utter Brothers in Boscabel. It's utterly amazing. And Dave's Auto Body in Belmont. They offer top-quality collision repair, minor automotive repair work, as well as selection of pre-driven vehicles. Dave's Auto Body in Belmont. Finally, Southwest Health. They have over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists, so you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. 36-24, your halftime score. We'll have halftime stats coming up next. Also some scores from around this first round of high school girls playoff basketball in Wisconsin here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 2. From small-town businesses to large multi-state operations, Tricor Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance have industry expertise that can cover all types of businesses.
Having an insurance agency that understands our business is a real benefit. They know our people. It's something Tricor does really well.
Tricor's in-depth knowledge of insurance, regulation, compliance, and safety consulting is here to help your business succeed. Working with leading insurance companies like Auto Owners Insurance. They'll be there when you need them most. Visit TricorInsurance.com to learn more about Tricor Insurance Cycle of Care.
What happened to customer service? You're expected to check yourself out at the store, you're expected to pay 3% extra to use credit cards, and you're expected to unbox your own mattress and set it up yourself. Well, not at Dubuque Mattress. Hi, this is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress. At Dubuque Mattress, customer service is alive and well. When you buy a mattress from us, we take care of everything. We deliver, set up, and get rid of the old mattress for you. We don't charge for using credit cards, and we offer free financing. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
In Game 2.
Welcome back to the McNett Electric Halftime Report. 36-24 is our score. Belmont Braves leading the visiting Boscabel Bulldogs at halftime here on Super Hits 106 and also your Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. 12-point lead for the Braves at the break. Let's take a look at halftime stats. First for visiting Boscabel, leading the way, 8 points for Kenna Wallen. Also 5 for Kylie Johnson. 3 for Avery Updike off of a three-pointer, and then 2 apiece from Aubrey Seep, Maya Baumeister, Anna Bailey, and Addison Rounds. Unofficially had Boscabel with 13 first-half turnovers. Now for Belmont, leading the way, Casey Rickers. She had a big first half, 3 3-pointers, and at the free throw line, she was 5 of 6, 14 points for Rickers to lead all scorers at halftime. Morgan Freeman with 8, which means she's now 5 away from 1,000 points for her career in Belmont. Carson Raymaker has 6, Jalen Leitzinger with 4, and then 2 apiece for Lexi Rickers and Brittany Taylor. And unofficially, Belmont, we had them for 6 first-half turnovers. That's a look at first-half stats. We'll take a break, look at the Shoebox scoreboard if we have any scoring updates for you next. 36-24, Belmont leading Boscabel on the McNett Electric Halftime Report here on Super Hits 106 and your Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
Did you know that Mound City Bank offers free checking to nonprofit organizations? In addition, we offer interest-bearing checking, money market, savings, and certificate of deposit accounts with competitive rates. Every nonprofit checking account includes a free debit card along with many extras. Stop by or call us in Cuba City at 608-744-2141 for more details or any questions. Mound City Bank is proud to be here for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We all know how unpredictable the weather in our area can be. Tune in to Super Hits 106 as we'll keep you up to date on all the cancellations and delays affecting the Tri-States. Cancellations and delays are presented by Anderson Auto of Platteville. Make sure you don't get stuck out in the cold with a visit to Anderson Auto Repair in Platteville. They'll check your fluids, including oil and antifreeze, plus tires, suspension, and more. And they'll get you in right away and back on the road. Learn more about Anderson Auto Repair on Facebook.
In Game 3.
Rob Spengler from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth in Belmont tonight. The Belmont Braves hosting the Boscabel Bulldogs here on Super Hits 106 and also our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. It's halftime, brought to you by McNett Electric. For all of your electrical needs, call McNett Electric of Belmont. Halftime score, 36-24. Belmont leads Boscabel in this regional quarterfinal, the opening round of Division 5 girls playoff basketball. We do have some other scores to share with you on the Shoebox scoreboard. At halftime, Lancaster leads Iowa Grant 39-15. That game over on ESPN Radio and also our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Highland leads Ithaca tonight at the half, 29-20. And River Ridge leads North Crawford 35-6 at halftime. That game is over on 97.7 Country and our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel as well. We'll take one more break, be back to wrap up our McNett Electric Halftime Report next. 36-24, Belmont leading Boscabel at the half here on Super Hits 106 and your Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4.
Join Grant Regional's pulmonary experts for a free community talk on Thursday, March 13th from 9 to 10 a.m. If you have COPD or other lung conditions, this event is for you. Learn about treatment options, breathing techniques, and how to improve your quality of life. Connect with others over coffee and donuts. Caregivers are welcome too. First 14 people receive a free gift, so sign up today at grantregional.com/lungs or call 608-723-1379 to reserve a spot. Take a step toward better breathing today. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
Are you tired of hearing, "I'm bored," from the kids after school? The Bell Tower Theater can help with that. They have 4 amazing classes to choose from, so you are sure to find something perfect. No experience necessary. All kids, kindergarten through 6th grade, are welcome. This 6-week session of classes starts March 24th. Registration deadline is March 12th, and spaces are limited. Financial assistance is available. Call the Bell Tower Theater at 563-588-3377 or online at belltowertheater.net.
In Game 4.
Just about time to wrap up the McNett Electric halftime reports. Our halftime score, 36-24. Belmont on top of Boscabel. It is Division 5 regional quarterfinal play, opening round, and the winner moves on to the regional semifinals, which will be the winner of this game will take on either, let's bring it up here. They will take on the winner of Blackhawk Southwestern. That is a 5-12 seed matchup. So Belmont wins, again, either Blackhawk or Southwestern. Same thing for Boscabel. So that is a quick look at this bracket in Division 5. We're ready, though, for second half action. That'll bring a close to the McNett Electric halftime report. Our score at the break, 36-24, and we are underway. Boscabel inbounds it. They quickly set up their offense, dribbling around the defense. It is Kylie Johnson. Three-pointer from Baumeister on the left wing, no good. A rebound taken by Leitzinger. Belmont quickly up the floor the other way. Casey Rickers passes off to Raymaker on the right wing. Raymaker gives it off to Leitzinger. 15-footer, knocks it down. Well, Leitzinger having a decent night. 6 points for her. 38-24. Belmont on top. Boscabel sets up in the half court. Dribble drive. Seep drives in, draws the foul. I believe it's on Leitzinger. 2 shots coming at the line. Leitzinger shaking her head. I don't think she liked the call, but 2 shots coming up for Aubrey Seep. Seep 2 of 4 at the free throw line. First one no good, misses wide right. One more coming up. Second attempt, no good either. So misses both of them. 38-24, Belmont on top. 17-10 to play. Second half, rather. Here from Belmont High School. Rob Spangler in the Wolf Construction broadcast booth. Leitzinger, a 3, right wing, no good. Right corner, rather, no good. Offensive board, Leitzinger kicks it back out. Raymaker for 3. Raymaker got the rebound. Casey Rickers shot the 3 and missed it off the back of the rim, but looked like it hit the cable behind or above the backboard, so it's out of bounds, and Boscabel gets the ball. 38-24, Belmont on top, 16:49 to play here in the second half. Boscabel made it interesting in the first half. We'll see if they can hang with Belmont here in the second half. Driving in, it is Seep, kicks it out to Wallen. Now they rotate it over left side to Johnson. Johnson off the screen, passes it out to Baumeister. Now a 3 for Johnson. That grazes the rim, no good. Saved from going out of bounds by Seep, but she saved it to Belmont. The Braves push it up. Now Rickers down the lane. Floater, no good. Rebound boarded up by Boscabel. Nope, and then it's stripped and stolen by Freeman. Misses a layup, puts it back and gets it that time. Freeman now at 10 points. That means she is 3 away from 1,000 points in her career. 40-24. Belmont on top. Dribble drive, spin move. Throwing up a wild shot was Aubrey Seep. Rebound goes to Boscabel off the miss. Seep's kind of lucky she didn't get a over-the-back foul on that miss. Pass inside to Seep. Head fake. Puts it up. Travel. Belmont ball. 15:39 to go here in this second half. Rickers will take it. and bring it up for Belmont. Met by a trap at half court, gives it down to Fritz. Passes inside to Leitzinger, but it's picked off and stolen by Updike. A turnover on Belmont. Updike, wide open three, left wing, side iron, no good. Rebound. We have a whistle, and what do we got? Foul on Belmont on the rebound. Looks like Ricker's going to pick up her third personal. Team foul number 2 on Belmont in the second half. 40-24, Belmont on top. Off the inbound, taking it is Aubrey Seep for Boscabel. Drives in, kicks it out. Three-pointer from the corner, no good by Baumeister. Rebound this time, it's Raymaker. Raymaker ahead of steam. Drives it all the way down the floor. Then's cut off, kicks it out to Rickers. Thought about a three, now backs out. Back out to Raymaker. Drives around the defense. Reverse layup, good. Nice move by Raymaker. 8 points for her, and we have a timeout on the floor. This is a full timeout, looks like. Yes, it is. We'll take a break. 42-24, Belmont leading Boscabel. Opening round girls playoff basketball on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5.
Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
Hi, this is Denise Deaton-Tolsman with Queen Bee Radio, inviting you to showcase your business at our annual Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd from 9 to 2 at the Grant County Fairgrounds in Lancaster. We'll put you in front of potential customers that are preparing for spring and summer projects around their homes, farms, and businesses. Call me at 608-642-0523, and I'll give you more information and help you reserve your booth Saturday, March 22nd at the Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show in Lancaster.
In Game 5.
Rob Spangler from the Wolf Construction broadcast booth here on Super Hits 106, KIYX, Sageville, Dubuque, and also our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. It's opening round playoff girls basketball, Division 5, regional quarterfinal. Boscobel trailing Belmont 42-24 with 14:47 left in this one. Boscobel's Coach Kinney calling a timeout. They get it inside, do the Bulldogs to Updike. Now she kicks it out. Left wing to Johnson. Johnson has it stripped. Stolen by Belmont. Quick outlet pass. Up ahead to Freeman, who lays it up. Getting big crowd reactions every time she scores. We're down to 1 point. 1 point to 1,000 for Morgan Freeman. So she is close to, and now she strips it and gets a steal. Does Morgan Freeman there. And gives it to Casey Rickers. Pass up ahead to Fritz. 44-24. Belmont on top. Ball is loose. It's tied up. We're going to have, I think, a jump ball. Boscabel player on the floor. That is Aubrey Seep. Looks to be okay. Just a little slow to get up. Might have taken a hard tumble. Meanwhile, Belmont has the ball and a 20-point lead now. 44-24 with 14:07 to go. So Belmont is definitely flexing their muscle. Off the inbound, a three by Fritz is no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Freeman. It's Boscabel ball now. Morgan Freeman 1 point from 1,000. So the next bucket will get her there. Fans waiting with bated breath to hold up their 1,000-point signs that they were handing out at the table when you came in. 44-24, Belmont leading Boscabel. Here comes a dribble drive by Wallen, throws it up in traffic, misses it. Freeman gets the rebound. Freeman bringing it back up the floor, coast to coast, down the middle, misses, but she will shoot two. And Morgan Freeman, if she hits, well, just one, will cross the 1,000-point threshold. Fans holding up one finger. Free throw, no good. That's a rare free throw miss by Morgan Freeman, but probably feels a little bit of pressure. We'll probably get this one. Second attempt. Good. And that is it. 1,000 points for Morgan Freeman. Timeout called. A full timeout. We'll take a break. We have our first 1,000-point paper airplane onto the court. 45-24. Belmont leading Boscabel. Girls first-round playoffs back after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
Like any business, success in dairying is often determined by who you know rather than what you know. That's why it's good to know the pros at Fuller's, your Gia dealer. Fuller's is your source for the hygiene brand of products, as well as other dairy hygiene products. Make your operation more efficient and profitable, and get the most out of your dairy herd by partnering with the experts at Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local Gia dealer in Lancaster, Richland Center, and FullersMilkerCenter.com.
Fuller's Milker Center.
Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
In Game 6.
Welcome back to action. It is 45-24. Belmont leading Boscabel. 13:33 to go in the ball game. This opening round, Division 5 regional quarterfinal, and a milestone moment just happened a moment ago. Morgan Freeman got her 1,000th career point in Belmont, just the fourth player in program history to reach 1,000 points. Congratulations, Morgan Freeman. This one, though, turning into a blowout, which, you know, you'd kind of suspect, but there's a big three. Boscabel says not so fast. Kenna Wallen knocks down a deep three, and it is 45-27. So the Bulldogs trying to claw their way back into this one. 12:53 to play. Still plenty of time left. Boscabel can get hot, and this ball goes across the timeline. That is going to be an over and back violation on Belmont. Coach McGettigan thought that it was touched, but the officials saying it was touched by Belmont. So it's Boscabel ball, so that will be a turnover on the Braves. Inbounding, far side, Baumeister gets it into Wallen. Wallen dishes, beautiful cut, but missing the layup was Kylie Johnson. Here comes Freeman on the other end, dishes to the corner. Taylor for three, right wing, no good. Rebound boarded up by Izzy Childs of Boscabel. Whoop, she fell down, and that will be a turnover on the Bulldogs. 45-27, Belmont on top, in command here with 12:27 left in this game. We're on Super Hits 106 tonight, also the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Off the inbound, taking it, Casey Rickers. Rickers setting up top of the key for the Braves, gives it off to Lexi. Passes off to Taylor. Now cross court, gives it up to Freeman. Drives baseline right around the defense, lays it up. Morgan Freeman now 1,002 points in her career. 47-27. Belmont back out to a 20-point lead. Updike dribbles left side, gives it off to Updike, or to Wallen rather. Wallen drives in. Now passes out to Baumeister, hands it off. Three-pointer by Wallen, no good off the front of the rim. Rebound boarded up by Lexi Rickers. Outlet, Freeman in transition, draws the foul. I think Wallen the guilty party there. So back to the free throw line we go. Morgan Freeman getting her shoe tied for her by Brittany Taylor. I mean, I think she knows how to do it. It's just, you know, when you get 1,000 points, then they tie your shoes. No, she's just being a good teammate. First free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Was that a deal? Maybe that was a locker room deal. If I get 1,000 points, you got to tie my shoes. 47-27. Too funny. I don't think it was, but I guess we'll have to check. Second free throw is good. So 1 of 2 for Morgan Freeman there. 48-27. Belmont on top. 11:44 to play here in this second half. Bringing it up, Updike for Boscabel. Passes ahead to number 32. That's Bailey. Now underneath to Rounds. Kicks it out. Three-pointer from the corner. No good. Fired up by Johnson. Rebound Belmont. Outlet pass. Raymaker in transition. Throws it up. Draws. No, it's going to be an offensive foul, actually. Offensive foul on Carson Raymaker. I think that might be her third personal. So Boscabel gets it back, trailing 48-27. 11:22 to play, second half. Off the inbound, almost stolen. Oh, and it is. It's knocked out. On a bounds off of Lexi Rickers. Actually, Rickers deflected it off a Boscabel player. Forced a turnover, so Belmont gets it back. Inbounding baseline left, Casey Rickers gives it off to her sister Lexi. Now Taylor, top of the key. Rotates over to Casey Rickers. Gives it back to Lexi. Drives in. Back out to Taylor. Or to Casey Rickers, rather. Crossover dribble. Drives in. Draws contact. And will shoot 2. Foul charge to Anna Bailey of Boscabel. I want to thank some of our sponsors. We got a lot of sponsors tonight, including Southwest Health. They have over 24 specialty services, more than 50 specialists. First free throw is good by Casey Rickers. More than 50 specialists at Southwest Health. You can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Second free throw, no good by Rickers. Rebound goes to Boscabel. 49-27. Belmont with the lead. 10:52 to play. Three-pointer by Bailey on the other end, and she nails it. Deep right corner. Anna Bailey knocks down a big three. 49-30. Quickly up the floor. It is Lexi Rickers. Passes up top of the key to Casey. Now to Carson Raymaker, over to Freeman. Gives it back to Rickers. Now to Raymaker. To Freeman. Belmont just spreading the ball, passing around the perimeter, taking time off the clock. Taylor now drives in. She throws up a wild shot. That went about 30 feet into the air. It was no good. Rebound taken by Boscabel, and pushing the ball up the floor for the Bulldogs, it's Kylie Johnson. Now the ball's stolen, though. Picked off by Taylor. Passes ahead to Casey Rickers. Over to Raymaker for 3. Back iron, no good. Back out to Lexi Rickers. To Casey, rotates it over. Raymaker underneath. Lexi Rickers back out to Casey. A 3 for Casey. Missed that one. Rebound, boarded up by Boscabel this time. It's Updike, and she'll bring the ball up the floor for the Bulldogs. Passes it up ahead. Three-pointer. Hits the side of the iron, no good. Baumeister, rebound. Freeman. Freeman then tried a long pass, almost stolen, but Raymaker comes up with it. She'll try a layup and draws a foul. 9:23 to play. So to the free throw line we go. It's Carson Raymaker. So Belmont, if they win, again, they'll move on to the regional semifinal against either Blackhawk or Southwestern. That game should be here in Belmont. It would be this Friday, 7 p.m. So certainly anticipate having that game for you on one of our Queen Bee family of stations, or perhaps YouTube, or both. Second free throw, no good by Raymaker. 49-30, still the score. Back the other way, pull-up jumper by Wallen, knocks it down. That was a nice move. She dribbled around the defender and then pulled up just inside the arc. Splash, 49-32. Belmont on top with 9:03 to play. Freeman has it way outside, gives it up to Fritz, top of the key. Now to Raymaker on the right wing. Looking for an entry inside. Lexi Rickers misses. Rebound boarded up by Boscabel. It's Johnson. Passes up to Rounds, top of the key. Now gives it off to Bailey. who hands it off to Avery Seep. 3 from Wallen, drains it. I'll tell you what, Kenna Wallen is heating up despite her team being down by a lot. And a timeout is taken on the floor here with 8:34 to play, 49-35. What kind of timeout is this? It is a 30, so we'll keep it here. But Belmont leads 49-35. Our game brought to you by Dave's Auto Body in Belmont. They offer top-quality collision repair, minor automotive repair work, as well as a selection of pre-driven vehicles. Dave's Auto Body in Belmont. Utter Brothers Creamery, their local farm-to-table selection is what you'll find at Utter Brothers. Their amazing gift boxes are utterly popular, too. That's Utter Brothers in Boscabel. It's utterly amazing. Rundy Plumbing and Heating for all of your agricultural, commercial, residential needs. Call Rundy Plumbing and Heating of Belmont. Parman Farm Supply, they offer Best Kill insecticide, Easy Way cattle feeders. Parman Farm Supply, they work with beef and dairy operations from 1 to 1,000, both organic and traditional. Call Parman Farm Supply Belmont today. And the sports page, they welcome you in for ice-cold beverages. Order off their menu. Weekly specials include Friday night fish, Saturday night prime rib, large 2-topping pizzas on Sundays. That's the sports page in Belmont. 49-35, Belmont leading, 8:34 to play. Opening round regional quarterfinal, Division 5 girls basketball. Rob Spangler from the Wolf Construction booth. Ball poked out of bounds from behind by Kenna Wallen. Kenna is having a great individual effort. She's a senior for Boscabel. 16 points for her, so she's having a very good night. Her team's still down, though, 49-35. Pass inside the Leitsinger. Off balance, she lays it up. That was a tough shot by Leitsinger. Somehow got it to go, though, 51-35. Almost looked like she was under the hoop when she put that up, like directly under the basket. 51-35 Belmont. Boscabel setting up their half court here with just over 8 minutes left. Top of the key controlling, it's Maya Baumeister. Kicks it back out to the point to Seep. Seep dribbling around the right side. Thought about the 3, gives it back to Wallen. Now Baumeister, top of the key 3. It's no good. Rebound Rickers. It's Casey for Belmont. Outlet pass to Fritz. Fritz in transition. Layup good. Courtney Fritz, first basket of the game for Courtney. 53-35 Belmont. So the Braves, again, flexing that muscle out near a 20-point lead again. They've had it up to 20 a couple times in this game, and now are 2 away from that. Here comes a 3, though, top of the key by Anna Bailey. That's her second three-pointer. Anna Bailey, another senior, is hitting some big threes. She's got 8 points. Boscobel will not go quietly into the night, into the offseason, I should say. And here comes a reach-in foul. You know, when it comes to this time of the year, even a team that is getting, you know, beat pretty solidly like Boscobel, they know this is it. This is their last hurrah. And so they're going to, you know, you like that when a team has that fight where they're going to give it everything they got even when they're down a lot. Here comes a 3 off the inbound by Casey Rickers, no good. Ball tipped around, and Leitsinger gets the offensive rebound for Belmont. Back out to Lexi Rickers, drives, puts it up, and missed, almost. Gets her own miss, though. Back out to Casey. Casey, head fake, dribble drive, floater, got it. Nice floater in the paint by Casey Rickers, 55-38. Belmont on top, 5:38 to play, 6:38 to play, rather, in the ball game. Wallen has it left wing for Boscobel. Gives it up top of the key to Seep. Back to Wallen. Entry pass inside. Rounds. Rounds draws the foul on Freeman. 6:25 left. Two shots at the line. Game brought to you by Magnet Electric of Belmont. They can assist you with your electrical needs. Chip and the crew at Magnet Electric. They're on call, ready to help you with your agricultural, commercial, and residential electrical needs. Magnet Electric Belmont. First free throw is good. One more from Rounds. And she hits that one as well. So Rounds 2 of 4 free throw shooting. 55-40. Belmont on top, 6:18 to play. Crossover dribble. Fritz drives in. Now kicks it back out to Morgan Freeman. She'll drive the lane, draws a foul. 2 shots coming up H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, a sponsor. They serve you in Fenimore, Lancaster, and Boscabel. Always on call, always the right call. H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, serving Southwest Wisconsin 24/7 since 1958. And Boscobel Bowl and Banquet, a sponsor. That free throw is good by Freeman. She continues to add to her 1,000-point total as a career for the Braves. 1,004 points now, and this free throw makes it 1,005. 57-40 Belmont, 6:08 to play. Aubrey Seep brings the ball up for Boscabel, drives in, facing a triple team, but they call a reach-in foul. As I was saying, Boscobel Bowl and Banquet is a sponsor. Make it an evening out at Boscobel Bowl and Banquet. Check out their banquet facility for your next party, reception, or reunion. Boscobel Bowl and Banquet. 57-40. Belmont leads, 6 minutes to play in the game. Wallen takes the inbound for the Bulldogs. Drives, backs her way in, gives it down to Rounds. Now down the right side to Baumeister. In the lane, putting up the shot but missing from close range was Seep. Rebound to Casey Rickers. Up ahead to her sister Lexi. Missed the shot attempt. The rebound taken by Baumeister. She's double teamed. Ball out of bounds. Last touched by Belmont. It'll be Boscobel ball. Sub comes in off the bench. Carson Raymaker here for Belmont. She'll come in for Lexi Rickers. Looks like Belmont's still putting some full court press on now. Boscobel making one more substitution here. Izzy Childs off the bench. Almost a steal. Casey Rickers on the inbound. 57-40. Belmont leading. Inbound taken by Updike. She's double teamed and has it stripped away. What do we have? Looked like we had an official blew the play dead, and I'm waiting to see what the call is here. I'm not sure what that was. Really, no idea. It's Belmont basketball now, 57-40, Braves lead. They're inbounding baseline left. It's Morgan Freeman, and she'll get it into Leitzinger. Now out to Freeman. Kicks it to Fritz. Three, top of the key. No good. Rebound tipped to Freeman, who lays it up for two. 59-40. Belmont leading. Boscobel will turn it over on the other end. An errant pass glances off the hand of Maya Baumeister. And it'll give the ball right back to Belmont. 19-point lead for the Braves, 59-40 with 5:10 left. This one winding down. Freeman passes it back to Casey Rickers. Squares up, long three. Hits front, no good. Front iron. Rebound boarded up by Childs of Boscobel. Outlet up ahead to Updike for three from the corner. Missed it. Box out, rebound Raymaker. Raymaker in transition. She's going to take it in herself and draw the foul. Do believe Seep the guilty party there. Might be the 7th team foul now on Boscobel in this second half. It is. So bonus free throw shooting will be coming, but 2 shots here, and that's the 3rd on Seep, by the way. First free throw is good by Raymaker. Raymaker now 1 of 3 at the free throw line. That's the only thing Carson has struggled with tonight. She was 0 for 2. This free throw, no good. Rebound taken by Boscobel. Seep. And Seep will bring the ball up the floor for the Bulldogs. Drives in, kicks it out. 3-pointer, Baumeister. Got it! Baumeister canned it from the left wing. Her first 3. She's got 5 points. 60-43. So, Boscobel down by a lot, 17, but, not completely going away in this one. They have fought hard, and I think you have to respect that. You really do. Driving in, it's Raymaker. Misses a wild layup attempt, and the rebound goes to Boscabel. Back the other way. Updike has it out on the right wing. Dribbles off a screen. Dishes it back out to Seep. Seep drives, kicks to the corner. Right side, it's Johnson. Back to Seep. Gives it back to the point to Baumeister. Hands it off. Driving in, but having it stripped. Rickers with the steal. Back the other way for Belmont. In the paint, throws it up and one. Or do they say it's on the floor? Oh, the basket counts. So, yeah, chance at a three-point play here by Casey Rickers. She got a steal, a score, and the chance at the bonus free throw. Free throw is good. Yeah, Casey Rickers having a heck of a night tonight. 63-43, now a 20-point lead for Belmont, 3:39 to play. And Belmont's still putting some full-court press on, despite the 20-point lead. And a steal. Casey Rickers puts it up, missed the layup. Taylor tried to get a rebound. They're going to say it was tied up, and the jump ball favors Boscabel. So Boscabel retains possession. 3:25 left. 63-43. Boscabel bringing in some subs here. Anna Bailey checks in. So does Kenna Wallen. And inbounding the ball, it is Baumeister. Gets it into Bailey. Passes it up ahead to Seep. Seep spins, drives all the way down the floor, and draws a foul. 2 shots for Seep coming at the line. That'll be team foul number 6 on Belmont, so 1 more against the Braves. And both teams will be shooting bonus free throws from here on out. First free throw by Seep. Misses. Seep 2 of 7 free throw shooting. Looks like we have a sub coming in for Boscabel here, checking in. It is Kylie Johnson. Now, Seep has played well at the point guard position, but yeah, she has struggled at the free throw line. 1 more free throw coming up. That one's good. So 1 of 2 that time. 63-44. Belmont by 19. 3:15 to play, and ball goes out of bounds off of Rickers. That'll be a turnover on the Braves. Seep forced that. Really aggressive defense. And for Boscabel, they'll inbound near half court. Kylie Johnson to inbound it. Taking the inbound, it's Wallen. Oh, Haley Barr has subbed in for Belmont here off the bench. Wallen drives over to the right. Ball is pretty much stolen away by Izzy Childs on the right wing. Now gives it back to the point to Seep. Seep looking to drive in, kicks it back out to Wallen. Deep 3, in and out, no good. But Childs, the rebound, the putback, no good. Rebound again for Boscabel here. This time taken by Seep. Seep will drive in, kicks it out. Here comes the dribble drive by Johnson now. Oh, now it's picked off, stolen by Leitzinger. Transition, Leitzinger lays it up. 65-44, Belmont with 2:21 to go. Oh, Boscobel almost turning it over there. Kylie Johnson way outside. Hands it off to Wallen. Wallen drives in. Spin, puts it off the glass, misfires, but we have an over-the-back foul on Kylie Johnson of Boscabel. So, I think we're in, bonus free throw time. Fritz comes in off the bench, as does Taryn Ludlam, one of the freshmen on the team. One of two freshmen, the other one being my daughter. Free throw is good by Brittany Taylor. One more free throw coming up. And off the bench for Boscabel, Avery Updike checks in. Also Rounds back into the game, and looks like one more sub for Boscabel. It is Baumeister checking back in. One more free throw here for Taylor. Back iron, no good. Gets her own miss. Back out to Barr for three. Missed it, but drew the foul as Seep came flying in from behind her and commits that one. I think that's the fourth on Seep. First free throw, no good by Barr. Second one is good. And looks like Maggie Wadig off the bench. She is a senior for Belmont. Third one is good. So 2 of 3 for Haley Barr. And she's got 2 points. 68-44. Belmont, minute 50 to play. And dribbling in, it's Baumeister. Kicks to the corner. Three-pointer for Boscabel. Good. Splash from Kylie Johnson. Her second three. 8 points for her now. And Fritz bringing the ball up the floor here for the Braves. Passes out to Taylor. Now to Ludlam. Ludlam. Cross court to Barr. Barr takes it in. Ball knocked out of bounds. Blocked out. Last touch by Boscabel. And Reagan Spangler, the last freshman coming into the game for Belmont here. Boscabel also going deep to their bench. Jerianne Muldrum, sophomore, checks in. And another new face, number 22, that's Aturigan Azizova, which I don't know if she's a foreign exchange student, but with a name like that, I might think possibly. Anyway, Boscabel ball, minute 20 to go. This one just about in the books. Belmont with the lead, 68-47, a 21-point lead. Well, the Braves going to move on to the second round of the WIAA Division 5 playoffs. Three-pointer, top of the key for Boscabel. Nope. Goes out of bounds with a minute 1 left. Net is tangled up. Gonna fix that. There we go. 21-point lead for the Braves here. So Belmont will face either Blackhawk, who's the 5 seed, or Southwestern Friday night here in Belmont. Barr has it, right wing for the Braves, looking to drive, kicks to Taylor, now to Wadig. Wadig over to Ludlam, to Barr. Barr drives in, throws up the shot, and it goes. Wild shot, gets it to go, 70-47. Barr with 4 points off the bench here in late minute time. Meanwhile, top of the key controlling for Boscabel. Ball is stolen by Brittany Taylor of Belmont. Layup on the other end, good. Taylor now with 5 points, 72-47. 14 seconds left. Right side, deep three, no good. That one caroms out of bounds. It was Kira Kinney off the bench. And it's Belmont basketball. Taylor will walk it up the floor with 5 seconds. And that will do it. Final score 72-47. Belmont over Boscobel in the opening round, regional quarterfinals, Division 5 girls playoff basketball. We'll be back with our Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show next. After this, here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpdl.com.
Hi, this is Steve Schmidt, owner of the Shoebox in downtown Black Earth. We have thousands of pairs of shoes in stock, no waiting. So stop in anytime, specializing in size, selection, and fit. We will save you money. P.S. We measure both feet. Stop into the Shoebox, the largest shoe store at the north end of Black Earth.
Could there be a better name? Auto Value Parts Stores. They aren't just about air fresheners or fuzzy dice. Auto Value Parts Stores are all about parts, auto parts, and advice. Pros who know auto parts with tons of tips when you need them the most. You want real value? Don't go to a place with a cute name. Go to Auto Value. Could there be a better name? I didn't think so. Your Auto Value Parts Store. We've got the parts, we've got the smarts.
In Game 7.
And welcome back to the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show. Our final score tonight, Belmont wins 72-47 over Boscabel in the opening round of the Division 5 regional quarterfinals and girls playoff basketball. Game brought to you by Boscabel Bowl and Banquet. Make it an evening out at Boscabel Bowl and Banquet. Check out their banquet facility for your next party, reception, and reunion. Boscabel Bowl and Banquet. H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, serving you in Fenimore, Lancaster, and Boscabel. Always on call, always the right call. That's H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, serving Southwest Wisconsin 24/7 since 1958. Rundy Plumbing and Heating of Belmont for all your agricultural, commercial, and residential needs. Call Rundy Plumbing and Heating of Belmont. Parman Farm Supply, they offer best kill insecticides, Easy Way cattle feeders. Parman Farm Supply can work with beef, dairy operations from 1 to 1,000, both organic and traditional. Call Parman Farm Supply of Belmont today. And McNett Electric of Belmont, they can assist you with all your electrical needs. Chip and the crew at McNett Electric are on call and ready to help you with your agricultural, commercial, or residential electrical needs. McNett Electric of Belmont. And the sports page, they welcome you in for ice-cold beverages. Order off their menu. Weekly specials include Friday night fish, Saturday night prime rib, large 2-topping pizza Sundays. The sports page in Belmont. Game also brought to you by Utter Brothers Creamery. A local farm-to-table selection is what you'll find at Utter Brothers. Their gift boxes are utterly popular too. Utter Brothers and Boscabel, utterly amazing. Dave's Auto Body in Belmont. They offer top-quality selection, collision, repair, and minor automotive repair work, as well as a selection of pre-driven vehicles. That's Dave's Auto Body Belmont. And finally, Southwest Health, 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists, so you can have a specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. We'll be back with post-game stats, a look at the Shoebox scoreboard, and a look ahead at the brackets, all coming up on our Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show next here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 8.
We all know how unpredictable the weather in our area can be. Tune in to Super Hits 106 as we'll keep you up to date on all the cancellations and delays affecting the Tri-States. Cancellations and delays are presented by Anderson Auto of Platteville. Make sure you don't get stuck out in the cold with a visit to Anderson Auto Repair in Platteville. They'll check your fluids, including oil and antifreeze, plus tires, suspension, and more. And they'll get you in right away and back on the road. Learn more about Anderson Auto Repair on Facebook.
Some things are meant to come in a box, like chocolates, phones, or jewelry. But some things aren't, like a mattress. Hi, this is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress, and there are two major reasons why your next mattress should not come from a box. First, when foam is compressed for too long, it will lose its ability to return to its full thickness. And second, a good quality mattress, one worth the money you paid for it, is too heavy to ship by parcel service. With mattresses, lighter isn't better, period. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
In Game 8.
Hey, welcome back to the Reeves Wealth Management Edward Jones postgame show. It's Rob Spangler here in Belmont tonight. Our final score, the Belmont Braves defeat the Boscabel Bulldogs 72-47. And let's take a look at our post-game stats. First for Boscabel tonight. Leading the way for the Bulldogs, it's Kenna Wallen. She had a great game as a senior to close out her career. 16 points, 8 in the first half, 8 in the second half. Also with 8 points, Anna Bailey off the bench. Kylie Johnson chips in 8 as well. 5 for Maya Baumeister. 4 for Addison Rounds, again off the bench. And then 3 apiece for Aubrey Seep and Avery Updike. Unofficially for Boscabel, turnover-wise, we had them for 23 turnovers in the game. That's unofficial. Now looking at Belmont, leading the way, Morgan Freeman. No surprise there. She's usually the leading scorer for the Braves. But she surpasses 1,000 points tonight. Finishes with 20. She needed 13 to break the 1,000-point threshold. She did it at the free throw line. And again, Morgan Freeman led all scorers with 20 points tonight. Casey Rickers, though, not far behind her with 18. Other scorers, 10 for Jalen Leitzinger, 9 for Carson Raymaker, then 5 for Brittany Taylor, 4 for Haley Barr off the bench, and 2 apiece for Lexi Rickers and Courtney Fritz. Unofficially for Belmont, had them for 9 turnovers in the game. Belmont wins 72-47, and we'll move on to the regional semifinals in Division 5 girls basketball. And, well, look who we've got here on the post-game show. I got to get my crowd mic off the thing here. There we go. Get that to you. It is Kayleen McGettigan, head coach for the Braves. Congratulations on the win tonight, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, 72-47, definitely, you hear that score and you think, well, pretty dominant win, as you would expect, I suppose. But I give Boscobel credit. I felt like they gave maximum effort really the whole game, despite the fact that, let's face it, this game was, pretty much in hand when you guys had stretched it out to that 20-point lead.
Yeah, and that's what we saw in film, too. And I told the girls that they continue to work hard through the whole game. They're not going to just turn the ball over and not get back. He's got them playing really hard. And they play against the likes of Cuba City twice a year, Winter Point twice a year. So that kind of pressure they've seen.
Yeah.
And I felt like in the first half we just got too greedy, and they took it credit to them. They took advantage. They got some downhill looks, and I thought some changes that we made in the second half really helped us out.
Yeah, they came out hot shooting at a couple big threes, jumped out to an early lead, but you guys, weathered that storm and really turned things around. And, let's talk about Morgan Freeman, because she breaks the 1,000-point barrier tonight. 4th player in program history to go for 1,000 points. Did it at the free throw line. I don't think she probably cared when she broke the record, but it was kind of fun because, obviously at the free throw line, everybody's, she missed the first one, which is rare, right? She doesn't miss many free throws, and but then the second one, I even said, well, I'm going to guess she'll make this one, and boom, she did, and 1,000 points, and what a great player and a great role model.
She really is. She's all the things, and, she's that role model that we're really fortunate to have here at Belmont. These young kids look up to her, and like I was talking to you earlier, she's does a wonderful job academically. She's tutoring in her elementary. She very well could end as a 3-sport all-state player, and so she's just all the things that you really would want in a team leader. And she felt the pressure of the 1,000, and it's not the first kid I've coached to 1,000 or watched, and it's a similar type game. They're a little tight, things are a little short, and she's just wanted it that kind of off her shoulders a little bit. So once we called that time out and she could do kind of celebrate, you just could visibly see her relax. So that was fun.
Oh yeah, well, now she's in the 1,000-point club, elite territory.
It really is.
And 20 points led all scores tonight. Although Casey Rickers was right on her heels with 18 tonight. She had a heck of a game. Boy, those two seniors, what a 1-2 punch. We talked about that at the beginning of the year, how those two were going to be a lot of fun to watch, and they were certainly fun tonight.
Yeah, they're two kids that do not want this season to be over. And that's what you want in your senior leadership is they just want more, they want more, they want more. Those are the kids that, hey, Coach, can we come in at 5:30 before the game? Can we get shots up? And they're in there the whole time shooting. They're just not ready for it, and they're just kind of doing all the things that we ask of them, and they've been just a dream to coach.
Let's pivot towards the next round, which will be Friday night here in Belmont. It'll either be Blackhawk or Southwestern. You've actually seen both of those teams.
Yep.
And 2 wins. So, I mean, obviously, I would assume you feel confident, but at the same time, you probably each team presents maybe a different challenge.
They do, and both teams are very improved, and as I've watched film on both of them to get ready for Friday, and the transition, the kind of the progression they've had from the beginning of the year till now is really incredible, and credit to both coaching staffs. They both have really great coaching staffs, and those kids are ready to play. So, yeah, it'll be a battle on Friday. There's no doubt.
You're going to get the best shot from here on out, right? Everybody's doesn't want the season to end. So.
Yeah, it's just a little bit faster, a little bit stronger, a little bit more physical, and everything's just picked up a notch.
Well, we'll be there. And, Coach, hey, congratulations on the win, and thanks for joining us on the postgame show.
Thank you. I finally remembered. Thank you.
Appreciate it. That's Kayleen McGettigan joining us on our Reeves Wealth Management Edward Jones postgame show. We'll have more coming up after this, including look at our Tricor Turning Point and also some scores from around the area on our Shoebox scoreboard coming up. Final score here, though, 72-47, Belmont over Boscabel. Opening round playoff girls basketball on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
Hello, Amy here from Cuba City Family Dental. Part of our dedication to excellence in the dental services we offer are same-day crowns. Instead of return visits to our office, we can diagnose and fix your tooth in one day at any of our 3 convenient locations. Call us when you are in need and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
In Game 9.
Final score tonight, 72-47. Belmont knocks off Boscabel in girls basketball. It is the opening round of the Division V girls high school playoffs. So Belmont moves on to the regional final this Friday. Here in Belmont, they'll face either Blackhawk or Southwestern. We'll have the game for you on one of our Queen Bee family of stations. But welcome back to our postgame show brought to you by Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management. And let's take a look at the Shoebox scoreboard as we come back. We do have some other scores. Schulzburg defeats Benton tonight, 72-21. So Schulzburg will host Ithaca on Friday. Also, let's see, Darlington beat Westby, 51-23. Darlington will play Belleville Friday. Broadhead beat Richland Center 63-30. Broadhead will play at Platteville Friday. And let's see, Ithaca defeated Highland 57-52. Wazeeka beat Seneca 60-39. And let's see, Lancaster beats Iowa Grant tonight 64-50. Also, River Ridge victorious there. They win over North Crawford 54-16 tonight. So those are the finals that we have for you on our Shoebox scoreboard. The Shoebox in Black Earth, largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Tricor Turning Point right after this. And we're going to wrap up our Reeves Wealth Management Edward Jones postgame show next.
In Game 10.
Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
Attention, kids in 8th through 12th grades from throughout the Tri-States. The Bell Tower Theater wants you to try out for the 12th annual high school show, Heathers the Musical Teen Edition, based on the classic 80s film. Auditions and crew sign-up are March 21st or 22nd. Participation is free. Want to know more? Meet the directors and find out all about the program at their information open house Saturday, March 8th from 10 till noon at the Bell Tower Theater. For more information, go to belltowertheater.net or call 563-588-3377.
In Game 10.
We're We're back on the Reeves Wealth Management postgame show brought to you by Edward Jones. Time for our Tricor Turning Point. It's brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. The Belmont Braves win tonight, 72-47, advance to round 2 of the regional semifinals this Friday night. They'll battle either Blackhawk or Southwestern. Well, our turning point tonight, we have to go back to the first half. The score at halftime was a 12-point difference, 36-24. Boscabel actually jumped out to an early lead, an 8-3 lead, a 5-point lead. But then the turning point happened. Belmont went on a run and turned that 8-3 deficit into a 12-8 lead, and eventually it ballooned out to that 12-point halftime lead. And really, Belmont never looked back after that early run, which, you know, you got to give Boscobel credit. They came out shooting, hit a couple big threes to start the game to jump out to that 8-3 lead. But Belmont, once they got their run back into it, boy, they were off to the races and really never looked back. That's our Tricor Turning Point, brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. We'll be back to wrap up the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management postgame show next here on Super Hits 106 and our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 1 minute.
Hey y'all, I'm Kelly Clarkson. Every American dreams of creating a better life for his or her family, but in some communities, those dreams face difficult challenges. When we come together to help those in need get the same opportunities as everyone else, we truly are making our country a better place to live for all of us. So look for volunteer opportunities in your community to help others achieve the American dream, all right? This message is courtesy of the United States Air Force.
It is time for the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show. Edward Jones is a financial services firm serving individuals and business owners. Is your money working as hard as it should be? This is Elena Reeves with Edward Jones. If you want to provide for your children's education, reduce your tax bill, or prepare for a comfortable retirement, we need to talk. Today, more than ever, your financial security deserves the attention of full-time financial advisors. Take advantage of our years of experience. Contact financial advisors Elena or Ben Reeves at 608-348-2441 or stop by our office on Highways 80 and 81 in Platteville next to Sups Nutrition. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Welcome back. The Reeves Wealth Management Edward Jones post-game show. Our final score tonight, Belmont wins 72-47 over Boscabel. We do have a couple other scores, late scores coming in here. Potosi-Cassville wins at DeSoto 50-46, so they'll go to Barneveld Friday in a regional semifinal. The winner of that game will play the winner of Belmont and either Southwestern or Blackhawk. New Glarus defeated Fenimore 50-39. Now New Glarus will head to Argyle-Pecatonica Friday night. And that looks like all we have for scoring updates. Rockford Lutheran leading Galena 40-28 after 3 in Illinois. That is a girls sectional semifinal from Sterling, Illinois. That's over on Extreme 107.1. Speaking of that, as we wrap up the postgame show, quick look ahead to tomorrow. Now, normally Wednesdays we don't have sports here in Wisconsin, but in Illinois they do. They have IHSA regional semifinals. We'll be covering Scales Mound taking on Pecatonica. Live from Galena tomorrow on Extreme 107.1 starting at 6 p.m. And then right after that game, we'll have another regional semi in boys basketball, East Dubuque taking on Galena. That'll be at 7:30 on Extreme 107.1. So a couple back-to-back games tomorrow night in boys regional semis in Illinois Class 1A basketball. That's a quick look ahead. That'll do it for us, though, tonight. We'll take one final break and wrap up our Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management postgame show next here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 1 minute.
You want to give your baby everything, so start with a safe sleep area. Babies younger than 1 should always be placed to sleep on their backs on a firm and flat surface like a safety-approved crib. And keep blankets, pillows, and other soft or loose items out of the crib when the baby is in it. Learn more about safe sleep for babies at safetosleep.nichd.nih.gov. Sponsored by the Eunice Kennedy Shriver National Institute of Child Health and Human Development.
Postgame 1 minute.
Welcome back. It is the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management postgame show, and time to wrap up tonight. 72-47. That's your final one last time. Belmont over Boscabel. The Braves moving on to this Friday in the regional championship, either against Blackhawk or Southwestern. We'll have that game for you on one of our Queen Bee family of stations, so be listening for that. That'll do it for us tonight. Oh, we just had one more score show up on the shoebox scoreboard. River Valley defeats Dodgeville tonight 54-44. So River Valley will head to Prairie du Chien Friday in a regional semifinal in girls hoops. That'll do it for us tonight, though. Belmont over Boscabel, again 72-47 here on Super Hits 106 and our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. You have a great rest of your Tuesday night.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation. Dubuque's